Okay, so in keeping with the Amalgam ones, someone threw out Batpool, and they wanted an Iron Man Deathstroke. I couldn't find one under the version that, or the name that some people had. So I found these ones on DeviantArt. So the Batpool is from Hero of Pain, and Iron Death, which just sounds like a Swedish band, is from Boss Logic. Ironically, the Iron Death, he does a combination of Iron Man and other characters, and it just looked pretty awesome. When it comes to Batpool, I looked through a lot of them. A lot of them used Ultimate Batpool, which didn't feel like that different of a character, but felt just different enough. And a lot of them would have Batpool versus Jokerine, which some of the shots I've seen from that where it was Batpool had his sword pulled out in front of him, and you saw the reflection on the sword was a Wolverine Joker hybrid that looked a lot kind of like a crazier version of Sabretooth. Now, the nice thing about the Amalgam ones is, as long as I can find a decent piece of art for this, it's almost anybody's game, which is great. There really is no tremendous amount of background on these characters. It's pretty much taking both characters and combining the two of them. Lots of people were not fans of the Dark Claw versus Wildcard bit, so I do know of other characters I think would probably work pretty well against Dark Claw. One of which is less of an amalgam and more of a crossover where a character got to wield an artifact from another universe. So, as always, these are down to my 9 criteria system: intelligence, findability, strength, speed, durability, and vulnerability. Energetic, versatility, and strategy. As always, if it's 5 to 4 person with 5 more, who's going to win? You're ready in this. Okay, from an intelligence standpoint, I'm looking at what you've got from the combination of Batman and Deapool, where you've got a lot of great analytical skills. You've also got who's kind of crazy on the Batpool side. And for Iron Death, you've got the technological genius that is Tony Stark, combined with essentially the ability to use 90% of your brain, which you get from the Deathstroke side. So you've got highly analytical and crazy on one side, and then you've got highly analytical and overall enhanced ability to think things through. Well, out of that standpoint, you don't have to give the intelligence edge to Iron Death. Just looking at the combination of those two, the Tony Stark aspect, the fact that he's making his own suit, you combine that with the 90% brain capacity that you actually have from the Deathstroke side. That's a tough character to try to get past. Lose one out a little bit. There we go. Now, going to the fighting ability. Tony Stark, decent when it comes to hand-to-hand combat. I would say he probably pretty easily would lose to someone like Deadpool when it comes to physical combat. And Deathstroke has shown that he's pretty close to superior to that Batman. So I've got like 2 guys where there's a definite edge to Deadpool over Iron Man, and there's a slight edge to Deathstroke over Batman. So that was pretty easy. I definitely had to give the findability edge to Batpool. You've got 2 guys who are great fighters versus a team where it's one guy's a great fighter, another guy not so much. Strength. You've got the enhanced genetic capabilities, the super soldier serum going through Iron Death, as well as the fact that he is in a super suit. Speed, same thing as well. Look at that. You've got the enhanced reflexes on Batpool, but he's still taking on a guy with enhanced reflexes inside a superhuman suit. And the suit will have been designed specifically for him, therefore will actually enhance his overall natural abilities. Durability. Well, you're probably thinking that one seems kind of odd. The serum that is within Deathstroke does provide molecular regeneration. It's slow. Where on the Deadpool side, he's got regenerative abilities that put him on par with Wolverine. Deathstroke, not on par with Wolverine. So I've got 2 individuals where you've got peak human with sick regenerative capabilities. Now, I'm pretty sure people are going to be like, oh, so that's going to be Dark Claw versus Batpool. No, even though I decided to recircle around the Amalgam to be interesting. But looking at the ability that Deadpool brings to the Batman style persona is just wicked. So you've got a guy who's peak human, now you're giving him enhanced reflexes as well as a great regenerative abilities and vulnerability. This is how well can you actually just absorb damage. Durability is that you've been hit, now you're recovering, and vulnerability is how well are you at just absorbing damage. And let's be honest, Batpool, Batman has a heavier amount of armor. Deapool does not. Doesn't need it. You're comparing that versus the guy who's using Iron Man tech. And since this is Iron Death, one would assume that's probably got some metal added to it. Energy projection. Yep. Guy in a suit. If you happen to get a pretty good look at that, you can tell it's got armaments on the shoulder area. At range, taking the tactical skill that you would have for a character like Iron Death and making it much more direct tactical range. One of the advantages of something like War Machine is designed to be the heavy artillery, heavy hitter, lighter on defense, but heavy on offense. And look at the design we got here, which is just, that's a sick looking style. You can tell there's a lot more ranged weaponry on Iron Death than what you see on Batpool. So from a distance, I definitely have to give the edge to Iron Death. Versatility, I'm looking and I'm seeing there's definitely utility built. And Deadpool is the master of, I see something random, I can probably use it. So combining those two aspects of the persona, I can very easily picture that inside the utility belt is everything and probably a portable miniaturized kitchen sink that he can make full size and throw it. Because why not? X Factor. Has to be X Factor to Batpool. You're probably thinking, why do you use Batpool? Well, Deadpool is great at finding ways to get us out of bizarre situations. Batman is the definition of X Factor. There's something random, bizarre, different that he will have the ability to use, and Deadpool is the person who can find any sort of random thing and get it to work. I do think if these two guys were to get into a battle, if we're looking at range, I can picture Iron Death just putting a hole in Batpool, and like, oh, that's going to leave a mark. Oh, huh. There's a hole in my chest. Technically, it won't leave a mark. And I picture there being a lot of the kind of trying to go in and get them in close. And one of the big issues I've always seen, especially from an Iron Man standpoint, is, unless of course it's just the way comic writers do these things, is there's always that, I can beat you at range when I want to get in close. After the Deathstroke aspect as well, there's still that little hint of arrogance to it, so I could picture, seeing a guy who's very good with weaponry, very good with swords, very good at martial arts. I could see the character having the arrogance of both of them being like, oh, I can kill him at range, but to be able close, that's a lot bigger, makes you feel a lot more alive, makes you fight it close. And that looks like that's like a lightsaber katana, which is the coolest way of having a katana, unless first you make like a shoulder or a kobe. So of course that makes that for our inevitable winner in this sort of scenario, Iron Death. That's just, look at that. Just good look at that. The coloring, the shading, the use of that's beautiful. Using the Iron Man style helmet, doing the small subtle tweaks to give it more of that Deathstroke look. The subtle pops of the orange on the blue, which you see pretty reminiscent of Deathstroke, but keeping the yellow on the one side with the illuminated eye to be more of that Iron Man look. That's just some good use of technique and blending two dissimilar characters into making one pretty wicked character.